Hey guys, Darth Blorick here, back with another moto vlog. Today we are doing a route that I don't actually have a name prepared for, at least at the time of recording this. Yeah, like I said, I don't have a route name prepared, like at least, you know, as I'm doing this live. So whatever I called it in the title, but it's like a Mount Nebo like scenic loop or a scenic byway or something. Anyway, but yeah, we are headed on another moto vlog. So as you can see, it's overcast today, and even though it is summer and normally very hot, I am wearing my leather jacket. Now the reason why is because the temperature today is a little bit better. It is only a high of 80 today, and it's been nothing but 95 and 100 recently for like weeks and weeks, so 80 feels downright cool. Anyway, and so obviously, and having it be overcast is incredibly good luck for a good ride. So it is possible that we will get rained on today. The overcast was supposedly saying that sometime this afternoon there's a chance of rain, and it supposedly was supposed to rain this morning, but it never. But at least while I was awake, it never did. So, but it's possible we won't see rain at all. So it's hard to say. Now I have ND8 on the camera. I have actually only ever used ND16 and ND32. I have never actually used ND8 before, but ND8 is good for overcast days, and according to the forecast, it's supposed to be nothing but overcast. So you know, we'll see what ND8 ends up looking like. But it should be good. Anyway, so yeah, we got a full tank, and I just finished filling. So we are currently in Payson, Utah, and at some point on screen I will have posted a picture of our route, because I've been doing that for going forward. I've been doing that for a while now, which is posting, like, including a picture, and as far as the route we're on, where we're going, the total distance, that kind of thing. And not gonna lie, I super like doing it. So yeah, I will definitely continue to do that going forward. But yeah, so it should be a really good ride. It should be very scenic. There might be some pullovers. I might pull over at some point and take some pictures or something, depending on if there's a good spot and if I think of it in time, and you know, depending on some things. But as far as Ivy herself, though, there's been some changes, I believe, since the last time you guys saw, I think. So hang on, I got to concentrate on downshifting here really quick. That'd be 3. I might not need to go all the way to the down. Nope, we're good. Anyway, I have some highway pegs, as you can see down there. I got highway pegs on Ivy now, and I don't know if I showed that off or if that was on there the last time we did a moto vlog, because it's been a while since we did one, or you know, at least a little bit. Anyway, and so I don't know if you saw those, but I got highway pegs now. They're very convenient for longer trips, especially. They'll be really nice, because it's really nice being able to stretch your legs out, and especially on a longer trip, because down the road at some point, I know I will be taking this bike to New Mexico, just like I did with a Kame, my Vulcan. I know I will be. That was intelligent. I know I will be. Thank you, farmer guy. That was really smart. Anyway, but I know I will be taking this bike to New Mexico and other such longer trips, and once I do, having things like highway pegs is going to be invaluable. So yeah, pretty happy about that. So I don't have like maps like actually open or anything, just like I normally do, but I did get a quick overlook, and I took a picture of the route, so I have a photo on my phone in case I don't have signal. And I feel like I know where I'm going for this first part. I do know where I'm going. We'll see if that continues, like if I feel like I know where I'm going the entire way. I imagine I will be consulting my little photo at some point, but I don't know how often I will have to do it. So it should be really scenic. So yeah, we will. Oh well, I was gonna accelerate, but there's a light here now. There didn't used to be. I haven't been down like going this way in quite a while. So by the way, that was actually premature. We're not actually in Payson yet. We're not actually in Payson yet. We are approaching Payson. But yeah, when I used to deliver over down here for FedEx when I worked for them, and Express, in case you're curious. Hey man, very green light. Anyway, but and this Payson used to be my route for FedEx when I worked for them, but I haven't been down this way in a very long time, and there's a light there now. There certainly did not used to be. Anyway, but yeah, we will get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So we are pulling up on, we are on the border of Spanish Fork right now. Right meow. And we're just about here. So yeah, we are, it was a really cool trip, honestly. Obviously the beginning portion was more of like the main attraction, so to speak. But it was really cool. That road at the top of the mountain was real windy, and it was real windy all the way up and all the way down, and you were way up in the air. I think I saw a sign at some point that said 8,000 feet, which obviously is really stinking tall. And so, you know, it was really cool. I stopped a few times. I took a couple of pictures, and I might show like portions of it, but I'm not going to show the whole process, and obviously in the actual end video, in the final product, for you guys. But otherwise, it was a really cool drive. Yeah, and it did not take very long. Yeah, it didn't take very long either, but we are going to turn off right here because it is a handy dandy shortcut to get back to my house without having to go through Spanish Fork's main drag of pain, you know what I mean? Anyway, but yeah, it was a really cool ride, and I did get rained on a few times. It was like sprinkling for quite a while, but it didn't like ever, like, you know, I don't know, I never got soaking wet. Like there are several times where it sprinkled on me, but it was never like super bad. Yeah, and so it was never super bad. And it was a really cool ride. It was very scenic, very pretty, and what was interesting is actually at the very top, when we were on that big mountain road, it was actually kind of chilly up there. Like, I was really happy I was wearing my leather jacket, because it was kind of cold. Like, there were several times that I'm like, man, I'm happy I'm wearing my leather jacket, because it's kind of nippy up here. Anyway, so obviously that was nice, because that makes the ride obviously not like I'm having a stroke, you know, so that was nice. And of course my baby did great, as always, and got to test my highway pegs for a longer duration, which is neato. And yeah, and it was a great ride. So trying to think if there was anything else I wanted to say, but yeah, there should, you know, undoubtedly there will be more motovlogs to come. I don't know what our next one will be, but there was a few that I was looking at on a site that I found that was talking about different ones we could do. So there were several options, and so, you know, there will undoubtedly be more. But it was a really great ride. So, and you know, by the time you're seeing this, it would have been a while since I actually did this ride, because I always sit on the footage for quite a bit before I actually put it out. So, but anyway, that is going to go off this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later.